Hello everyone. This today is a review of this mountain bike that I put a Bikeberry friction drive kit on the back, 38cc. And so I took an old mountain bike I had, and I ended up having to do a lot to the bike. I had to put new tires and tubes, new brake pads, just kind of do some basic stuff to it, and then found out the back wheel had a crack in it, so I ended up changing that out at the same time. So I got it ready to go and worked on this kit. This was my second bike, and so I tried out a friction drive, and it took a lot of work just to get this little friction drive on here. I ended up having to do a lot of modifications, go to the hardware store, so it was not just come out, put all the parts together. So these parts right here are all new because the stuff that I got wouldn't work, so I had to go to the hardware store and get some new parts there. And this right here, I had to cut the bottom off in order for it to fit, so that was something I had to do. And once I got it all figured out, it seemed to work fine. It is a friction drive, and being very new to gas-powered bikes, I didn't know what to expect. So when we went out for a couple rides, I topped out about 25 miles an hour on the straightaway. That was it. It was flat or downhill. I could top out about that. But the rest of the time, going up hills, I was pedaling, and I was pedaling hard because that did not really work that good. And I'm a good 200 pounds, so that's I decided I'm not going to keep this Bikeberry kit because of our hills. If I was just flat around here, I'd probably be okay, but we're not, so I'm going to go ahead and change out to a different system. But it was a good learning curve. I learned a lot on this one, and so just giving a little overview here. The engine seemed to run okay. It did start rusting a little bit, even though it hasn't been out in the rain. So just down in the shop, some of the parts started getting some rust spots on them. I noticed that, so that would have to be taken care of, even though I'm not planning on keeping this one. And then it comes up here to the throttle system that came with the kit. So all in all, after having to modify and buy new parts, it did work. And like I said, if we didn't have hills around here, this could be a good commuter bike, but it's a lot of work pedaling up the hills. It'd be just like a regular bike, so that's why I'm going a different direction. All right, take care.